Before we start today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we post a new video. Ring-a-ding-ding. Hello and welcome to Kick-Ons. My name is Art Simone, and this week our extra special guest star is Kane Enable.
Hi, how are we feeling?
I'm feeling good, but how are you feeling, Enable?
I'm good. I'm ready for the bag. Where's that?
Gucci? Kane Enable. Adelaide. Full stop.
Ugh.
Tell me more about yourself.
Well, my name's Kane Enable.
Introduce yourself to our beautiful viewers.
I'm a fabulous drag queen, as you can tell, and I'm cut from Adelaide. You might have seen me around the country, obviously. I do
Touring the nation.
Touring the nation with ITD events, often hosting. You might have seen me most recently in Art Simone's book, Drag Queens Down Under. Turn to page 88, I'm pretty sure, and you'll see me there.
Do you actually know your page number?
My mum told it to me
Oh my
yesterday.
God, stop it. Stop it. What does a Kane Enable show for you like experience? What do we expect when you step out on the stage?
Probably a dress I've worn before. Mm-hmm. Probably scuffed up shoes, but a bloody good time.
Oh, good. All right.
I'm definitely a hostess at heart. That's what I enjoy the most. Performing, I do love, of course, but I always just love to have a bit of fun.
I've worked with you a bunch of times over the years.
Too bloody much.
I first fell in love with you when I worked with you, and you're like, oh, I need a drink to go with my dress. Someone brought one back, and you're like, no, that's not the right color. And then you said, I need the Pantone of my dress and drink to match perfectly. And it was so cunt and fabulous and fun, and I was like, oh, okay.
Honestly, I don't even remember that because the amount of times I have said that.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
That could be one of how many times.
And I was like, the colour of the drink to match the Pantone.
But am I wrong?
You're using the word Pantone to describe a cocktail.
Did you see the hissy fit I threw when you took away the pink mic from me?
Exactly.
Hello.
No, I understand.
A statement piece, I'm going pink and blue, bit of white, trans. Hi.
Okay. Oh my God.
Are you coming to pick up?
I have to admit something to you, Kane Enable.
Oh, here we go.
I know your name is a reference to something, and I don't know what it is. And I feel like I'd like you to explain it to me here on the camera.
Well, I would
Is
like
it biblical? I don't know.
It's biblical.
Okay.
It's biblical.
What's that?
People often think for some reason it means cannibal, and it's just such a farce.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I see it, but I'm
yeah.
why?
Kane Enable.
It's not.
No.
Kane Enable. Cain and Abel from the Bible.
They're two different people.
They're two different people. It's the brothers Cain and Abel. Someone kills the other. I don't really know. I'm not religious. It's biblical. Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel. Cain and Abel from the Bible were the first. No. I'm gonna lose it. Cain and Abel were the kids of Adam and Eve. So they're up there. They're early days.
Were they apples? Was one a snake?
No.
A snake?
No.
What did Adam and Eve give birth to?
The world?
Humans?
Am I making that up?
I don't know. Saturn? Uranus. Yes, this is definitely foreshadowing for today's episode of Drag Race Down Under. But before we get into the episode, it's time for a disclaimer. There are enough people in the world who want to tear down drag artists. Don't be one of them. Give your opinions with love and respect, and let's make the internet feel a little less dire. Thank you.
Episode 1 was good.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I don't think it was like the revolutionary change that we expected it all to be, but it was refreshing.
I would agree. I think it's great. I think it's definitely a step up from last season.
Yes.
And from both previous seasons. But I don't think it reinvented the wheel. I don't think it was like, oh my God.
I don't know what I was expecting either though. Because you look at any Drag Race franchise and it's
Drag
like
Race.
They don't change it.
It's a formula.
Yeah, but it didn't really feel that wildly different.
No, but it was great though.
Yeah, it was fabulous.
And we didn't lose anyone.
We didn't lose anyone. And I will say they don't usually send someone home on the first episode.
No.
Anymore. So I didn't like that it was pitched as a double save. I was like, why couldn't we have just done like a top 2?
Yeah.
Don't worry, no one's going home this week. Like, make it a celebratory thing.
Yeah, but whatever. We get to see the girls for another week, which brings me into
the next.
It's a new day in the workroom. No one's gone home. The girls are walking back in. We start with Lazy Susan's secondary face on one of the cherubs. She's just one, so She's got a bit of
Hanging on top of the wall.
She's just got a bit of a target on her back.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of target, she has dressed as some kind of tradie / prop builder.
Prop builder, Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder.
Shucking oysters in the sea. I don't know what was going on,
Well,
but she does look adorable.
She's down there to work. So they actually give you, when you get ready for Drag Race, they give you some like ideas or pointers for what direction your like out of drag wardrobe could be. You know,
What?
like make sure you still dress up really well or exciting or show who you are and your character. And
No
imagine
pressure.
if,
Jesus Christ.
Imagine if Lazy was like, oh yeah, work. Yeah, oh, workwear. Perfect. Yep, got that tick. Maybe that's what happened. We'll never know.
But that's really weird. So what did you decide?
Anyway, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
In walks Miss Mitchell Visagi. She has a little chat to them and she explains what their challenge is this week. To paraphrase it, I still don't know how to explain.
I was confused.
Do you know what it was? It was word association. Australia. Olivia Newton-John. Greece. Sandy. Good Sandy. Bad. Singing challenge.
Someone's there with the the post-its, like trying to rearrange it all.
Choreography. They're splitting into two teams.
It's a girl group challenge.
It's a girl group
Ish.
challenge, but they're also writing lyrics. But instead of like a standard girl group challenge where you're like, A to the R, let me serve you the tea. Instead, they're having to do it as a character.
Yes.
And they're all the same character on the team.
They just literally say, good Sandy, bad Sandy, fight it out.
Yeah. But on the other
Weird.
side, Greece isn't even an Australian movie.
It's not. It's
not. It's not. What? I want to flag that it was a bit of a strange reach.
It was reaching.
It was like-
It was really reaching.
What? Like, why? Why Greece? So we've got the bad Sandies. We've got Moobs, Freya, Nikita. They all look the same. So I'm trying to work out
they
which one was
literally
which.
all look the same.
Wait. There was the one that was wearing the black catsuit with the blonde wig.
I thought I saw her.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there was the one with the blonde wig and the black catsuit.
No, that's actually worked this out. Come on. Mandy.
Vibe.
Freya.
Lucina. Nikita. Yeah.
There you go. You did more than me.
That's pretty good. Okay. And then we have the good Sandies, which is the rest. So, the good Sandies was Lazy, Brenda, Max. These ones wore different wigs, so it was easier. Kana.
Olivia.
Yeah, because she had the ponytail. Okay, so that's our two teams.
Yeah.
They then split off. They've been given the song, and they have to write their own little verse.
Yes.
So we're going over to the good Sandies. Lazy also does preface that she's not really a dancer. She can't pick up choreography. They kind of plant that seed. They also plant the seed that Brenda is a singer.
Yes.
She knows how to sing. She knows how to perform.
But do you know what bit got me was when Vibe said, she pointed out, she was like, this isn't even really a dancing challenge. It seems like a girl group challenge, but it's an acting challenge, which I did think was interesting because it like a girl group challenge isn't normally an acting challenge, but this was really character.
There was a lot of things rolled into one because one, you had to write your own verse and sing and perform it, group stuff. But then, this whole thing is prefaced with you being a character.
Yeah. I do think, like, she had the right idea, though.
Yes.
Like, go into the character.
I would be confused with that challenge to try and work out what they would be judging the most.
Yeah.
Like, what do you actually want out of this?
They wanted you to look the most like Sandy.
Well, imagine if you went out there and the good Sandy team, they were like, well, you didn't look anything like Sandy.
Like it.
She didn't have purple hair.
Yeah.
Well, no. So
They could have.
So it's. I would have been very confused.
What would you want to be, good Sandy or bad Sandy?
Bad Sandy, but they weren't very good. But the Bad Sandy song I liked better.
I did like the Bad Sandy song better. I feel like the good Sandy has more to work with.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Sweet, innocent.
Yeah.
Speaking of sweet and innocent, Max reveals that she is a woman of Christ. She is a religious.
I bet you she got my name.
Oh, she would have.
She would have got it in one. But yeah, that was
the Lord an apple?
What?
Was this no?
No, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Go ask Max at this point.
Yeah,
Jesus
actually.
Christ, get her to give you Sunday school lessons.
My Christian correspondent.
Yeah. But yes, that was an interesting revelation.
Oh! So we're going around the room. Olivia wants to rap. Wants to be a rapstress. All I want to say though, this is the first time that I've seen her have an opinion.
But that's true.
So, like, if I was with her, I'd be like, you actually feel passionate about something, then go for it. Like,
yeah. Oh, that's why she's been quiet. She's been dying to rap.
Oh.
She said, let me spit them bars.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Spit the bars.
Oh, wow.
You do spit the bars.
You spit in a bar?
Yes.
Are there apples there? ShamWow. Anyway.
See, I know what a ShamWow is.
You know what a ShamWow is?
I knew what a ShamWow was.
Okay, all right. Someone commented that he might be dead, the guy. So we got the good Sandies on one side of the room. We got the bad Sandies in the other corner, getting prepared for this. And I think Vibe must be getting into character.
Oh, she was getting mouthy.
Yeah, because she's spitting some things across the room, some darts. So much so that she even has a little dig at Miss Brenda Breast and says, well, maybe they'll turn the chair around for you this time. They actually did. But
fact check that, please.
But they obviously use that as a bit of inspiration because they decide to have a little voice-esque competition to see who...
A spinning chair singing competition round.
So each of the queens have a go at saying the final line and they decide...
Our winner is...
Godzilla herself.
Hello.
Lucina, Innocence, is the winner, so she gets the extra line.
And I agree. She sold it.
I think she did too. Great accent.
Great accent. Is she... No.
No, but
She's
that
just
also
from New Zealand.
confused me because a lot of them were putting on these American accents, but then did their verses and they weren't. And then...
But why is that?
I don't know.
Because Greece is from America.
Yeah, well, that is true. But it's time to go and rehearse their acts on the main stage. We've got a mentor. We've got Queen Kong, who's back in the room to help mentor the queens, give them some tips, see their choreography. Queen, I just want to say, I have a vendetta this season.
No, look, I'm with you.
I have a vendetta this season about wrongly sized hats.
That is my vendetta in drag, period.
You know... Poor Brenda in the promo, hat the wrong size.
No.
Max last week on the runway, hat the wrong size. Queen Kong.
And we know she's not there to be judged, but...
No.
It's the hat. We're judging the hat.
Well, I'm only judging it because they cut to her interviews later and her hair looks great.
Stunning.
I was like, maybe it's not a lace front. She's hiding it. Or maybe the lace is dirty.
It's one of those old drag tricks.
Maybe it's one of those caps where, where they sew the hair into the back.
Oh my gosh.
But it wasn't. It was none of the above. So it's only fair.
The hats are out to get you.
It's only fair for me to call out a wrongly sized hat on a drag queen.
It's getting
I have to call it out. But it's made me so upset that I think I need a drink.
I don't trust him.
No.
At this point,
Thanks.
Look at you on the profesh.
Oh. No, that is nice.
A fabulous gum leaf garnish.
Thank you for giving me some of your bush. So the first group that walks in is the Bad Sandies.
The Bad Sandies.
So they've got the drag race traditional theme of boy clothes and a pair of heels, clip-clopping down the stage. But this time, we notice they're all holding bedazzled cigarettes.
Hello.
Yeah, that's nice. Props.
Do you reckon they still work?
I don't think they're real cigarettes.
Well, what would they be made out of? A little fag, a little lolly fag thing?
No, like a stick.
Look, I don't work in production and set design, clearly.
Like a dowel.
Get on with it.
You can paint anything.
I just kind of thought they would have bedazzled a real cigarette, but that's kind of stupid now. I think about it, isn't it?
Do you know how expensive that would have been as well?
This is a pack of cigarettes. Yeah.
God, they would have blown the whole budget. Sure, RuPaul's not there, but I don't think they'd be able to afford it.
I was thinking they were a little thick. I was like, that's
They're really setting up that Lucina isn't a dancer, isn't a performer. She's struggling. She gets some womp music.
Was she doing that bad, though? I mean, it wasn't
She just looked a bit lost, but it's a rehearsal.
Hello.
It's a bloody rehearsal.
Can I also just say, these situations on Drag Race are just, the most triggering for me. Working with so many divas and, trying to, do production shows like this. It's when I see them go into this setting, I'm like... remembering what it's like to rehearse choreography with drag queens. Yeah. It's just...
But, people do need to understand that this is a rehearsal.
Let me get it together.
Of course you're going to be stumbling and fumbling over things because that's what rehearsing is.
Yeah.
I could tell you a fun fact about magpies right now, but I'm holding it in.
What?
Do you want me to tell you a fun fact about magpies?
Yeah.
You know when they're warbling, they go...
I do now, but go on.
When you hear them, that's mostly them rehearsing because magpies, it's not an innate thing that they know how to do. So they rehearse it over and over and over and over again until they get it right. They're just practicing in their trees. I think it's mating call.
That's fun.
Isn't it cute? So they're just a pack of magpies. Speaking of things in the air, Lucina's head's floating around. That's exciting.
Yes.
Kong seems to be a bit harsher on Nikita.
I think they know each other though.
Yeah, I feel like
Maybe
they do.
Sisterly...
Freya seems to be doing fine. I wasn't not worried about Freya at all because she is a performer.
She looked very eager to please though. She seemed it looked like it was her first day at school. She was
yeah,
jazz.
Yeah. Mandy just continually throwing little asides.
Ripping everyone to shreds.
Yeah, but just stating facts. You know, Nikita is absolutely getting there. Vibe, he looks the most confident and comfortable. She's already like, right, so it's performative, but it's also like character based. So give me all your cigarettes. I'll have them all, like blah, blah, blah.
Her little brain was ticking.
Yeah. I love that they like put this talking head in though, being like, yeah, so what I thought was like, we have to put the cigarettes down, but what if we didn't? And you all gave them to me. Like it's spliced in like it's this revelation.
Let me show you how my mind works.
Yeah, she's like, so I thought. Like I just love that a producer's like, yeah, can you say that for the camera?
Really go in on that point. Really go in on the cigarettes.
That's the plot point of this performance. And fast forward to the performance, I did not see that happen at all. I don't remember it. I didn't even see the cigarettes at the beginning.
Yeah, no, like they were this bloody big.
Yeah, you know, they stood out when they were in there.
Do you reckon they still work?
This entire season, she's just been, it's 2 episodes, but like... You know, throw in the promo as well. She just seems so cool and confident.
She is honestly...
unfazed about anything.
I met her for the first time last weekend and she was just the same in person.
Yeah.
She was just so fun to be around.
Yeah.
So just comfortable
and confident. I feel so safe in her, like...
Totally.
Like if she was like, let's do this, this and this. Like, okay, let's go for
there.
it. In walk the good Sandies.
Here they are.
Lazy Susan's trotting on in.
Odd socks. Come on, Lazy.
Gilk, how embarrassing.
Do your laundry.
Brenda's obviously very confident, comfortable.
Who I also say, I was not expecting to enjoy Brenda so much. So easy to watch on TV.
Yes.
Very comfortable. Very like talking heads are all like engaged.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying Brenda so far.
Yeah. And Kana's got like a lot of drive this week. She doesn't want to be in the bottom again. She wants to prove that she deserves to be there. So
I would like her to. She honestly looks like she's gonna cry in every confessional. I'm like,
she's very.
Your tears.
I don't know if she's been using a lot of eye drops, but like she's
glossy,
very glossy eyeballs.
Yes.
Merch watch. Oh, it is my favourite brand new segment we have here at Kick-Ons where we celebrate the merch of our fellow queens. And this week is very exciting because the one and only Demogorgon herself, Kana Ford, has released a brand new t-shirt design, which is available for people to purchase now if they want to. Unfortunately, we don't have a physical one. So we're going to use the magical power of editing, just like they do in the Hobbit movies, and bring out the official Tro, the tradie of the season. Hello.
Oh.
Wow. And here Tro is wearing the My Culture t-shirt. We thought a better name for a Demogorgon was a Demahorgan.
I love the colours on you. Look fabulous. Really pulling it off. Doesn't leave a lot to the imagination, but it does look stunning.
Oh, and that's a really high quality t-shirt there. That actually, yeah, that feels really nice actually. Yeah. How do you feel in this shirt?
Yes.
Well, if you want to get yourself a Demahorgan t-shirt, head on over to Carter Ford socials. All the details are there. Go and wear this beautiful stuff. So Lazy Susan's there.
Lazy Susan is there, and I will say her saying the choreography is just a suggestion. That is the thing that irks me when you get into a group number with these girls. Like, no, do the choreo, please. Get it together. Well, if you fuck it up on stage, I don't care because I'm not paying attention to them, but get it together now.
Yeah, take it seriously in the moment, please.
Give me the energy
in
rehearsal.
The other thing we didn't really know is, like, who choreographed it? Because Kong just seemed to be mentoring.
Notes.
Yeah, giving notes, helping them clean up areas, but we don't know who choreographed this.
I didn't see anyone barrel rolling, so clearly Kong didn't choreograph this one.
True. Imagine if she walked out, she's like, barrel roll.
5, 6, 7, go!
And roll, and roll, and roll, and roll. Bad Sandy. Good. Roll! But that didn't happen.
That didn't happen, no.
But in my head.
It was just a lot of...
Oh, this one? But anyway,
I don't even know what Lazy was going on about. You can't.
Yeah, look,
potato?
They were doing a box step and a mashed potato, but
she's freaking out, sweating, dripping.
Mashed potato. Oh no! I didn't watch that episode of The Wiggles. I don't know the moves. I only know cold spaghetti. Cold spaghetti! They could have done the sham wow or the slap chop. Yeah, sham wow.
Am I going to start singing that in all of your spot numbers now?
As if you don't do them already. Sham wow, slap chop. Sham wow. What is this?
I'm just trying to keep up.
You're lost. It's like the lights are turned off.
It's a rehearsal.
That's true. New day in the workroom. They're at the table. I don't care about that because they go to the mirror. It's our first time to get, I'm vulnerable because I only have one eyebrow on my face at the moment. Now's the moment where I want to open up about my life. And
the angles are better this season, I will say. Thankfully.
No more fisheye lenses.
No.
But I did notice in the background, they now have the TV turned on permanently with hashtag Drag Race Down Under on it.
Backwards.
Stop trying to make... What year are we living in? And also, because it's on the TV, they're showing the reflection of it on the thing. So it was backwards. It was back to front.
Put like anything else.
I don't know. Just put a picture of like Michelle.
Or the logo.
No, it could have been a bloody screensaver for all I care, but hashtag
It's
backwards
just the DVD.
drag race.
It's the DVD just gone up.
Boop, boop, boop. Or just turn the TV
I
off.
can do it
It
on
was
my
never
camera.
on for us. Yeah, well, it was all really relationship based.
Yes.
These mirror moments. So, Manny's an open relationship. Kana's dealt with some fetishization. Fetishization.
Yes. Toxic fetishization.
Oh, wow, this is really tough for us. We find out that Max, our Christian correspondent, has had sex at SeaWorld.
Now,
We're finding a lot out about Max.
almost too much.
Yeah,
If I say so
she
myself.
said, I'm an open book. I'm almost a revelation. Is that a good one?
That was a good one.
Hey!
I don't even care that you had sex there. Why were you supporting SeaWorld?
Ooh!
Didn't you see Blackfish 2013?
Ooh!
Watch
That
yourself,
is true.
Max.
Look, I need my
Is she a Gemini? What is she?
there's a lot of duality, and we're in a modern age, so good for her. We also find out that Kana has a really interesting demon top story that she doesn't share.
She gets completely cut off by,
She's like,
I've got a funny.
Yeah, I've got this story, and then we're gone. But the other thing they talk about is like the perils of dating / playing around with fellow suitors when you are a drag artiste.
I've never heard it being called drag zoning when Lazy Susan called it that, and I understand it.
Drag
I get
zoning.
it. But it is. I mean, it's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But Lazy Susan, darling, and all these girls, you may have been drag zoned, but you have now opened yourself up to the complete opposite end of the spectrum with a whole bunch of race chasers.
So
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But has that been an issue for you previously with the drag zoning?
that felt like a read, but
No, has it?
no, it felt like a read.
No, we can be vulnerable.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm projecting that energy onto people. Do you know what I mean? But I can't even take myself seriously doing this. I'm not going to talk about my sex life anymore, and I'm actually just going to go. So have a good time, and I'll see you later.
All right, can you sit down for a second? Do you see how hard that was?
Now I know what you go through.
Yes!
Now I don't have to
That's
go
the whole
on.
acting challenge in itself. Fuck the fucking bad
Jesus
Sandies. The acting
Christ.
challenge is trying to be vulnerable by drawing an eyebrow on.
Oh, poor little Art Simone.
Anyway,
You've probably been drag zoned with this victim complex you've got going on. Has it happened to you? Have you experienced that?
Well, yes.
But the conversation then does move to something even more interesting. They're talking about drag zoning, and then Nikita's like, I haven't experienced that.
That's true. That made me laugh so much.
That made me laugh so much.
But then I was waiting for Kana to be like, because you don't do drag.
Yeah, you know Vibe would have chimed back and said that.
yeah.
Yeah. But
No.
then she asked, have you ever had sex in drag? And then that's when all
And
those
Vibe
crazy
said
stories
sometimes.
come
That's true.
from.
I haven't.
You haven't?
No, I don't want to do anything in my work gear.
No. I would have sex with you in drag, but only in the Cath Day night look. With the voice on.
The cliffhanger.
So if we can
the
set that up.
cliffhanger we just had then. We're back on the main stage. We've got our judges. So we're in walks Michelle, looking great. A little bit of pants moment.
She looks gorgeous. B.O.B. So they're calling you Bob. She looks stunning with
Yes, great hair.
the hair. Fabuloso.
I was really hoping that because she's the host,
Jazzed up.
she would have
Jazz
gone.
it up.
This isn't a read because her standard is incredible and always looks great. But that's why it's like, well, you always do this.
Yeah.
Because you always look great. You always
Yeah.
look amazing. I was hoping for like crazier makeup or costume pieces or.
Interesting textures, interesting color
Yeah.
choices. Like, I mean, she looked gorgeous. It's a stunning
Oh, she looks-
pantsuit,
yeah.
plunging neckline. But I'm like, the color is just so dull for the
Yeah.
host of the show
Yeah.
to be sitting there in.
But maybe there's still more to come.
There's still more to come. She's getting settled.
I want a gown. I don't think I've ever seen her in a gown.
I want her to come out one time just in like a season 3 look. Just a huge plastic jewelry everywhere.
Oh, right.
Like-
Yeah.
Like original
Cosplaying
seasons.
as herself.
Yeah, let's do that.
But she still looks great. Reese looks great. We've got Isis in this brand new look that I haven't seen before.
Bold colors,
Yes.
standing out.
And the hair's huge.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with the earrings that she's had.
What were they?
I don't know, like sequins or something. It must be Rue's lighting or
Yeah.
at least Michelle's because they look amazing.
Stunning.
It's like her makeup looks great.
Not that she doesn't always.
No, but it's like it's just even better. It's heightened.
Yeah.
So I want to know whatever trickery.
Whatever we got
Bring
going
it down here to kick-ons. I want a glamorized camera, just one
Yes.
angle
Just
that we
this
can
one.
cut to. Oh, yours? Okay. Maybe if we just. Yeah, I don't know how you do it. But. Kong's walked down, and I saw Kong revealed that this was one of her global looks that didn't arrive in time for like the villainess runway or something like that.
It got its TV moment.
Yeah, it got its TV moment.
Yeah.
Look, the same thing. She's done a really big collar, so like that's a really
Yes.
bold shape, which like pulls your eye. And out comes good sandies, where they've all come out in their yellow dresses. They're all a little bit different, but obviously they've been provided for them.
Yes.
But instead, they've paired each of their dress with a different hair color, different accessories to heighten their character. They're wearing their outfits differently. Like Lazy has hers open. Others people have the cardigan tied across the chest. They've really tried to differentiate themselves, and that helped so much.
So much.
And I didn't realize it was something I needed until we cut to bad sandies later on,
And
where
we
it's
can't
like
tell who's who.
I was like, I don't know which one's which.
Yeah. Were they told that they had to look like Sandy, the bad Sandys?
If the other group was allowed to change their hair color,
No one could decide. No one could decide who got to be the rooted
No,
blonde.
that's actually a very good point. Why wasn't there a bad Sandy with pink hair, or a bad Sandy with red hair, or a black-haired Sandy?
Step outside the box, girls.
That's very interesting. But maybe they thought it was going to be judged on Sandy realness.
Yes.
Sandy crack. We go through all their verses.
Immediately, I am gagged by Brenda. I really enjoyed her
I think
burst
she kicked
of
off.
energy.
She kicked off. She did really, really well.
Yeah.
She looked the part. This is also her thing.
Totally. She felt
Like
so
even
at
the
home.
styling of the good Sandy is within the realm of what something she
looked
would
the
wear.
best, I think.
Yeah,
She looked.
It suited her the most.
She probably bought it and then they had to match.
Yeah,
they had to
so
match
she's
her.
like, oh, I actually have my own. Max is religious. Lazy is nerdy. Braces with a black shoe. Oh, that shoe was really.
That shoe was. So
Like, I get it, but like, that shoe really. She also owns 1 million pairs of yellow shoes. Like, why was she like. No, the black ones.
She said, "This gonna go." She said, "These are my dancing heels."
She said, in a challenge where I'm worried about my dancing, I want all the attention to pull to my feet.
Why is Kana jumping into a jump split?
Oh, that's right.
In what world is Good Sandy doing that? I understand it's a dance challenge, but I'm like, save it.
Is it a dance challenge?
Is it? I have no idea
Is
what
it
it
a
was.
girl group challenge?
But
is
I
it
know-
a singing challenge? Is it a snatch game realness challenge?
Do you know what it wasn't? A jumping into the split challenge. So
Well-
Diva, stand up.
And she'd already done that jump split in the lip sync the previous
Yeah,
week.
we'd seen it.
And then poor Olivia Dreams.
The infamous rap. The infamous rap we've all been dying to hear. The bars.
Loved her wig.
She was the Sandy.
She was the most Sandy of
She was
them
the
all.
most Sandy. We'll give her that.
So for Sandy realness, tick.
Tick.
Rap. Nah. No. Someone said recently that Olivia gives off Drag Race Makeover like participant more than a contestant, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since they said it because it's like
A little accurate.
yeah, and her makeup. I was saying her makeup has
You would say
changed
it every single time. It's something different.
every single time she's put her face on. It's different, and it's like she's still trying to work out.
How long has she been doing drag? Did she say?
3 years. Remember, she's a post-COVID drag queen. She's been doing drag less than the time that Drag Race Down Under has been on the air.
Okay.
Bad Sandy's. Bad Sandy's vibe.
I remember Vibe because she was incredible. She
Yes.
was really entertaining. I noticed the cigarettes at the start and then did see her collecting them.
Okay.
I loved that she was able to drop the choreography for the sake of the bit, but then like snap back into
Yes.
it. It was just like very entertaining.
Because
I
her
loved that.
makeup on camera is.
Her makeup in person.
I know, but like that's what I mean. There's some people
Yeah.
that like their makeup doesn't translate to camera
Yep.
or the different lighting and
Yep.
everything. Oh,
Just
so good.
And I couldn't stop. Freya's wig was really pissing me off.
I
It
don't
just looked
remember.
too big for her head, and it just like did not look right.
Freya was quite shocking. I have known her for a long time, and she is an incredible performer.
Yeah.
And it
Kind of wasn't
it
giving.
wasn't there.
Wasn't giving.
It wasn't. But maybe that's because the situation that
Yeah,
was
I really don't think this was a dancing cat cow boom pow
Mm-hmm.
serve that challenge. Hence why the split wasn't necessary. Hence why Freya struggled a little bit.
Yeah, I
guess.
think they were really leaning into this being like a character-based, just entertainment.
Yeah.
Poor Lucina up. Godzilla's
I
up
didn't
there.
think she was that bad.
I was watching in the background, like she looked a bit lost,
Okay,
but like
I kind of like her.
maybe it was a character choice.
Yeah, it was a character choice.
Like maybe
She said, "Tell me about
she's
it."
a bad Sandy. Yeah, bad at choreography, Sandy.
Who else was there?
Nikita. I don't remember much of Nikita,
I
to
don't
be
remember
honest.
anything of Mandy
No.
Moobs.
Oh my God, she was in that group
She
too.
was in that group.
I could not tell you a single thing that she did. That means they must have been terrible, so that's great.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Love the road.
Merch watch, merch watch, merch watch. Oh, we're back for some more merch watch. I know. Freya Armani. Come on out, the official tro. As you can see, we do not have a physical one yet, but here it is. Again, beautiful artwork of Freya there. Looks just like her. You got to be wary. Sometimes these drag queens release merch of an image and it doesn't look anything like them, but that looks just like Freya Armani.
The likeness is uncanny.
Yeah, it's like she's in the room with us right now.
Hello, Freya.
Oh, is it Freya? Have you got anything to say?
Do you reckon they still work?
Well, if you want to grab Freya Armani's merch, they're available on her website. I was Googling earlier, so go and support a queen and get some beautiful wares. Merch watch! Shits and Tits today is sponsored by DRAGedTo. DRAGedTo are creators of diverse drag events for everyone. Get your tickets to their upcoming holiday tour across 20 cities and 3 states at drag2.com.au/tickets. Hens and bucks parties, birthdays, anniversaries, corporate entertainment high, tribute shows. Find the perfect queen for you with DRAGedTo. So the runway theme this week is sheer genius. Fabrics you can see through.
What would you wear?
This.
And it can't be this. I've seen it before.
Shower curtain. But I'd have like a spotlight so I could do like a and then I go whoosh, and then it'd be like a beautiful dress underneath.
With like water droplets.
Yeah. Okay, so first up, down the runway, we have Miss Brenda Breast, the weeping widow. Here she is, down the runway. She's done a different makeup design. She looks sad. She's
looks sad.
So drag queen. So sad. She's got an urn and she spills the ashes of her
First down the runway, and that's what you're going to do. There's always that one
Sabo.
bitch in the night.
And I know all those production team would have been so fucking pissed off at her, being like, now we have to wipe the stage.
Fucking chimney sweep.
But she looks great. Without the makeup and the story, I would have thought it was a very plain outfit because it's essentially a sequin dress with a little like ruffle, chill cape thing.
Yeah.
Which isn't reinventing the wheel, but what she did was sell it with a story and with the makeup, and I think that's what made it interesting, what made me like it.
I will say, I don't think a lot of people got the sheer memo. Like hugely, even like this one. So I understood the coat was sheer, but I feel like she could have worn something else underneath, less trumpety to make it that the sheer cape was the standout.
Yeah.
But she did look gorgeous.
I'm gonna give it a tits for Brenda Breast.
Tits from me as well. Tits.
Oh, breast tits. So next up down the runway we have Can't Afford. She's got this beigey nude with the black applique.
Mugler inspired piece, as she says.
It's like that era when everyone's like, I'm doing Iris Van Herpen. Iris Van Herpen.
It's Moschino.
It's
always, and it's still to this day. It's Vivienne Westwood.
Yeah, well, good for them. But, I mean, it's in the middle for me. Because I know what is coming down the runway and I've seen some of the other choices, I am leading this more towards a tits because it could be a lot worse. And it gets a lot worse.
It's just...
But she bedazzled her tattoo.
And see, that's the thing that makes me want to shit it. Because why are we bedazzling our tattoo?
I mean, why not?
No.
But that's
because
fun.
We're not doing that.
No, but that's fun.
Would you do that?
It would take me too long.
It would take you too long. I guess she feels like it's right there. She has to, but I want to say now you don't. Soft tits from me.
I can't give it a shit because there is some real shits.
There are some shits.
I give it a soft tit. It would just it is what it is. Next up we have Miss Lazy Susan, giving robotic projector hologram screen face woman see-through headgear. Sims censored pixelated crotch through a clear, or is it transparent, suit with a handbag.
What the fuck? Honestly, that was one of the most interesting things I've seen on any Drag Race franchise ever.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen that before.
It was great. Would I wear it? Absolutely not.
Oh, no.
Like the outfit itself, but it's like the way she sold it and the story behind it.
It was effective.
Yeah. Like so cool.
So cool, so effective.
Like even like remove the head projector propeller machine hologram person.
It was still a cool look.
It was still, I loved the pixelated,
Yeah.
she's this robot lady who's got a clear little suit on, so you can spray and wipe her down afterwards.
She can sham wow her down.
Sham wow her down. Yes.
Yes.
You get it.
I get
oh,
it.
you
I'm
get
here.
it.
I'm for it. No, Lazy Susan. Did they dim the lights? I feel like they dimmed the light.
Well, even the fact that you could see it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which is nice because sometimes they don't do that. Sometimes they just like literally throw these bitches to the fucking cows.
But also, forget the hologram face thing. When she was back on the runway for her critiques, her makeup looked great.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I loved her makeup for this look as well. Love it. Michelle even says herself a little bit later on, you know, she's never seen anything like this before. She's hosted literally billions of seasons of Drag Race. To make Michelle go, wow, sham wow. Well,
enough is enough.
No, never enough.
Fabulous.
Tits to me.
Tits,
I'm not
tits,
giving you
tits.
another mama that's pussy because I can't. We're unbiased here. Tits!
Miss Lazy Susan.
Good on you, Susan! Next up, down the runway, we have Max, Drag Queen. As a very good timing to have this come out because she looks like Glinda.
Hello.
And it's wicked season.
Yeah.
Good forethought, Miss Max. Love it. The crown looks great. The hair looks great. She, of course.
Yeah.
Pastels, princess, flowy, ruffles. Does it... It's so hard to follow Lazy Susan because I'm like...
I didn't like it.
It's a pretty dress. What?
I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Did you like it more or less than Kana's?
More.
Oh, good.
And I know not everything has to be reinventing the wheel, but it just felt like there was no story to it. There was no.
What
point
I've
of
noticed
view.
with Max's look so far is they almost are borderlining cosplay.
Yeah.
Which is so fun because I was very the
fine.
same. I always had a theme and an idea and a inspiration behind my looks, but it was like crocodile hunter, gladiator, warrior, well not gladiator, but like, you know, with the shield.
Yeah.
And now I'm Glinda.
But for me, it's like Max is someone that, like, in person, I feel like she is very, like, modern, but it felt dated to me. I feel like it made her look not like who she was.
I think she looked like Taylor Swift.
Well, she still looked beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, she looked beautiful. But when she came out, I just thought, oh, okay. Like, I think that was my visceral reaction. There was no visceral reaction from me.
The dress color blended in with the color of the set and the lighting.
Yeah, maybe it was.
So it was disappearing. I was struggling because I remember when we were watching, I was like, is it purple? I can't.
Yeah.
Because it was matching the tones of the runway so closely that the whole time my eye was drawn to her wig and her crown.
And then it was even like, it was a very like muted brown
Yeah.
hair. So maybe it was just like everything was a bit blendy in for me.
Yeah,
Because
so-
it is a beautiful dress and she does look stunning.
Imagine
So why
if
do I
that
not
was
like
on
it?
a darker color and it would have popped. Tit for me, Max. Love it.
All right. And I will give it a soft tits.
Okay. Next up, walking slightly apprehensively down the runway.
As she do.
We have Miss Olivia Dreams. Okay.
And what's she dreaming of? What is Miss Olivia's dreams
Okay.
of?
So,
First of all,
okay, I said it
How
last
do we-
week. It's really hard because she just seems so nice. And it feels like she's just been thrown into this.
I don't care. Go
She's
on.
been thrown over, into this thing. Do
you want me to rip her apart?
No, it just feels so bad for her. But anyway, I don't like it.
Hate it.
The
Hate it. Boo. No.
The
not
wig, the wig
appropriate.
doesn't know whether it wants to be curly or straight.
Is it a human hair wig?
I think it is.
Because I am sick of, looking down the barrel here, I am sick of seeing these human hair wigs on this season so far. 2 episodes and I've seen 3 that need to go in the bin. We need to get a hot comb on set right now for these girls. A hot comb on set. I'm buying them one.
Yeah.
I'm buying you all a hot comb on me.
You get a hot comb.
You get a hot comb. You get a hot comb. I'm sick of it.
We've really turned kick-ons into the home shopping network. Has anyone realised? Between merch, watch, ShamWows, and hot combs,
Jesus Christ. But seriously.
pieces of turf, my book. What else? We've gone corporate. We've really sold our soul here at Kick-Ons. And good.
And good.
Yes. So, the
It's
dress
so
is too short for her. It's
unfortunate.
clearly trying to be a Cher.
If you're going to do a look that we all know that Cher look.
And
Don't tell me.
No, because it also doesn't.
Look anything like it.
Because the original's like actually nude.
The original's Bob Mackie.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is like a Grandma Doily version.
Doily
you know.
version, lace.
I don't even think it's lace. I think it's crotchet.
Crochet.
Yeah,
What
crotchet.
is it? It was not. Did not look good. Didn't look appropriate. The wig was greasy. The wig was oily. The outfit looked terrible. I could see the shoes. I was so livid, and I don't care that she's nice.
She just did not sell it at all. This poor bitch.
Yeah. I don't
Olivia
know.
Dreams.
I don't know if she's out of her element or she just is like she's like in shell shocked. I don't know, but like it's kind of like
Fake it, please. Just fake it. Be as passionate about rapping as you are about your runways, and then maybe I will believe you.
she was trying to give share and she was given not enough.
Couldn't
Send
even
it
get
back.
the whole word out.
She couldn't even. It was just.
Instead of, but the goes into sheer. So from share to sheer.
From share to
shit. Share to sheer to shit.
Shit. How many times do I have to say it? Looks like shit. Next.
Okay, passionate woman. Ah!
Is this even the worst one?
I can't decide, but it is top 2 worst. Freya Armani. For the category sheer genius, has walked, turned her head on the runway, and given us this. Well, from the long shot, I thought it was coral. I thought it was coral bleaching, I don't know. But I was like, oh, headpiece, starfish. And then it was brown woodland headpiece, green
Very
mint
nymph, woodland,
fish.
coming towards me.
Yeah, what is this weird sea creature? Sheer. So you go from head. We've got coral, wood.
Wood? What did she say? Like nymph, woodland creature.
Why is the wood on your head?
Why is the wood? Why have we come out as Grandmother Willow?
I don't, look, but she's got this green face, wood head. We get to the dress. That actually has sheer parts on it. But then she has a vine going down her leg. There was so many active decisions that had to be made to produce that.
So many active, many involved.
There was so many things. I was like, so I'm gonna, like, what do you think she was thinking as she wrapped this vine around her? That's not just like, I put it on. She would have had to sit there and wrap this vine over her leg multiple times. And in not one of those moments did she go, do you think it's a bit much?
She sat there in the workroom doing like, she was giving the eyes like.
Do you think? She was giving eyes to Max probably, so they wouldn't have another little
don't even
smooch
get me
moment.
started. The headpiece is in. I don't.
The headpiece is the worst part
I don't
of it.
understand. For a sheer runway, you go. I'm going to go as a hard, solid tree.
But my head's
famously
a tree.
unsheer.
But my head is tree. Famously unsheer.
Like, what
quote of the day. Why was her face green?
Why was her face green?
Like she's surrounded by wood. Like wouldn't you blend it in?
I don't enjoy when. But even then, it's like, yeah. Why was her face green? And then why was your body just not?
And then why
any
was the
colour?
wood on top? Like, you know, like if it's like roots and stuff, it's weighted at the bottom. It grows up.
But then also like the shape of it. It's like, was she like this? Was it? I have no idea.
I'm stumped. And then there was the wig with the streaks.
The streaks.
I've never seen anything like this before. Michelle, have you seen a stump woman?
A stump
woman with
and she was pounding the runway. Do you know what I mean? Like she was going
a
for
stump
it.
woman with a vine down her leg, pounding down the runway. Why?
Why?
There wasn't any wood anywhere.
You could have put on a simple
I'm
sheer gown.
so confused about this outfit, and maybe I'm just not smart enough. Maybe it's beyond my knowledge.
Yes, maybe it's for the kids.
Could be biblical. I don't know.
It's not.
But
ask Max.
It's a holy shits for me.
It's a holy shit.
Yeah, holy shits.
Yeah.
Godzilla goddess Lucina Innocence.
Gorgeous Lucina.
Neck up.
Face
Love
up
it.
Launched 1,000 ships.
Oh, hair's great. Makeup's great. The dress is super simple.
It fits the brief. Do you know what I mean? I honestly wasn't mad.
Look,
at
if I gave a tit to Kana, I have to, because they're very similar.
It's the same dress.
They're the
but
same
hers
dress.
is better.
Hers is red. Her one has black on it. It's very much the same dress.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a tit, but it's like a very boring.
I feel like I needed a palette cleanser after Freya's,
That's
though.
true.
Do you know what I mean? Like I just needed some.
She's
beautiful face.
She's that cup of coffee beans they give
Yes.
you when you're trying to pick a perfume just to cleanse
Just
it.
a gorgeous palette cleanser. Yeah, she looked great. Heaven.
She's our beautiful espresso coming through
Yes.
to get us
That's
ready.
That's me.
Espresso.
All
Man.
right. Yeah, but do you know what? I'm going to give it a tit as well. It was gorgeous. She looked pretty.
Down the runway we have Mandy boobs in one of the... So Mandy has her moobs out.
Mandy Moobin.
She's Mandy Moobin down the runway. We've got a nice wig, pair of sunglasses, and this, and then we have this.
She said this woman would wear a sunglass.
She's like, she'd wear glasses. We've got this organza kind of
60,
A-line.
what did she say? 60 meters or something of fabric in that?
Not enough for her tits, apparently.
Apparently.
She said
She ran out of straps.
She's like, oh no. So she's put big pasties on, contoured her chest to get her boobies out. When you keep looking, She has black lacy stockings on. And there's weird undergarment.
They're almost like stirrups.
I don't know. It's like leggings.
They was like panties and like a.
And then she's got these
The black gloves.
black gauntlet glove things on. And the more you look, the more there is.
It just gets crazier and crazier.
And I can maybe understand her thought process might have been right, so I want to show that it's sheer. So if I wear a dark color underneath, you'll be able to see it through. Maybe that was the idea. Wear a black sequin cat suit underneath, and then you really would have got that. But instead, we got this.
This was the one that we audibly screamed at, out of sheer confusion. Like,
she's never looked like this before in her life. So was she trying to be like, all right, I'm going on Drag Race.
I'm doing something edgy.
I'm going to do something edgy or interesting, so I stand out.
You did. These Brisbane girls. I mean, Brisbane, you're in a crisis. I'm on my way.
For what was presented down the runway, I'm so sorry.
Shit. Beautiful colour, though.
Walking down the runway, we have Nikita. I love this.
Sexy girl, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it. She obviously fabric, but she's got tufts of pink and blue, feathers and applique and thing all across. I really enjoyed it.
Loved the colours of like what was on the thing.
Yeah.
I just wish like the sheerness had been like slightly more colour matched to her skin tones, just so it looked more like an illusion of that sheerness.
True, yeah. It wasn't giving nude illusion.
No.
It was more just like a fabric that was sheer.
Yeah.
But it could have been heightened if it was colour matched.
Because the colours of and like the spikes, like the structuralness of it.
Yeah.
Very ivory.
Iris
Van Herpen, wasn't it?
Iris, yeah.
No, but it was beautiful. She looked beautiful.
Yeah, I really liked it. I don't have many critiques. I think it was really strong for her, especially after what she's presented on the runway so far, especially last week. I wasn't a fan. But this one I thought was really cool.
Totally.
It's a tits for me.
Tits. Tit from me too, Del.
And lastly, Vibe.
It's Vibe.
Vibe's gone classic. A bit of a Dior silhouette.
Bit Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. Very simple, very plain. She looked great.
She looked gorgeous.
She had a breastplate on.
Which I actually, it was only when it was like she turned around at the end and I was like, oh, that's a breastplate. It just was very, very perfectly colour matched.
Yeah.
Hidden. In the way she had it, she really looked gorgeous. She always looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I
feel like she was trying to do basically what you've got going on, but like her fabric was just not as sheer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the other girls that tried sheer, they at least kind of contrasted the sheer fabric to kind of highlight it.
Yeah.
Whereas this was just kind of one note over. Very simple, but I still enjoyed it.
I really liked it.
Yeah, so it's going to be a tits from me.
Tit.
We're back on the runway. Michelle lets us know who was safe this week. So we've got Mandy.
Thank God. Get that outfit off the runway.
Max, Nikita, and Kana.
Yes.
So Kana gets delivered
Kana's
on the day.
feeling good. I bet you Kana's feeling good.
She's like, yep, me, my moogler, we're going off. And I think this does make sense with everyone who they've said.
Do. Well, yeah, like, what did we say?
Because we said we didn't remember Nikita or Mandy.
Oh, Mandy. So they clearly didn't have a storyline in this step.
So we get to talk to our top and bottom queens. So
Brenda Brest.
And she gets great critiques. And very well deserved.
Yeah, totally. I think for me, she was my favorite in the first group. I don't know if it's just, I mean, again, I really enjoyed Lazy.
Agree with you.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. I don't know what they were looking for.
No,
but she seemed the most confident. It seemed to gel with her brand the most.
Yeah. She felt really settled in that performance.
But her runway was a bit simpler.
Yes.
But it's like, do they even count the runway?
I think they just fucking pick and choose.
This is the time-old question. Does the runway actually matter?
No one ever bloody knows.
But just looking at the challenge, I think Brenda was the best this week.
No.
For the challenge.
Vibe.
Oh, you really think so?
I think Vibe was the best.
Really?
We'll get to Vibe.
Okay.
What?
Lazy. Love it.
I love how much they went in on the outfit and how like they just were trying to get inside her twisted mind.
Yeah.
And for her to have that little moment of being like, I've auditioned for this 5 times. Like just basically, like, to me, that was her just being like, I've wanted this for so long. Yeah. I'm putting my whole pussy into this.
And when she said, I think of these ideas and I go, maybe one day I'll be able to jump on AliExpress. Can I tell you a little insider whisper? It's exactly true.
That's tea.
Merch watch. Oh, sorry,
Every
it just
time,
comes out of
Jesus
me
Christ.
like that. But it's time for another merch item, and this one is very exciting because it involves every single Drag Race Down Under Queen from season 4 coming out the official tro. Oh, I love your dirty pillows. And here they are. We have got these beautiful enamel pins. Each queen has a different one. And the exciting thing is, if you get all 10 of these pins, they interlock to form a beautiful mosaic love heart. It's amazing. You got to catch them all. It's really true. Now, each of these pins are available separately from each of the individual queens themselves. That is a death drop if I ever did see one. Each week, the Diva of the Week will be releasing them. So there'll be one coming out every single week. So check them out in the socials and hunt those queens down to make sure you can get your hands on one of these beautiful enamel pins. They're designed by Tom Oxnam. Oh, they've got little pictures of them on the back as well.
It's quite cute.
Oh.
And why get one when you need to get 10? Otherwise, there's no point.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You have to get all 10. You have to
They're
get all 10.
great accessories. Oh my God, they all have a little quote on the back of them from each of the queens. I don't want to read them out to spoil it, but that's cute. Match watch! So they love her.
They loved her. They loved her. They loved her verse. They loved her. They loved her in
Let
the
him paint,
challenge.
very clever.
Yeah.
I won't forgive the black shoes.
I can't forgive not knowing the choreo. Even like I appreciate you doing your bits when it's your time, but I think before that you should have been doing the choreo down.
All right. So we had Olivia Dreams. The look doesn't,
But Michelle was like, "This outfit is beautiful."
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. She probably felt like you. She was like, "Oh, she just seems really nice," and I get that. But let's not lie. The outfit wasn't beautiful.
You wanted Isis to be like, "Oi!"
Yeah, you fucking bitch. Like, I wanted her to go up there with scissors, cut, Josie Grossy. I don't know.
Next along the line.
Yes.
Yet again, same issues that we had.
Same.
Lucina, her confidence. Freya.
But I did love Isis asking about Freya's look, and then she's like, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I loved it because I was like, right there with you, babe. Right there with you.
Yeah, I'm glad someone finally was like, what
the fuck?
And then finally we end up with Vibe.
Yes.
Loved her work, loved her performance.
Yes,
I think her performance was
yes.
super, super strong. Her runway was a little bit more simple. Yeah. Back in Untucked, Lazy's got her beer again.
Do they not?
They don't acknowledge it, but do you know it made headlines?
National
Literally,
headlines.
international headlines.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
on you, Lazy Susan. Olivia is a bit sad. She's clearly in the bottom.
Freya's crying.
Were
you there when anyone was like bawling? Like, was anyone having breakdowns while you were there? Or were you, apart from you?
No, not in Untucked.
In Untucked.
I didn't cry in Untucked.
I don't know. I just don't know how I wouldn't stop myself from having like a little giggle. It just feels like so comical in a way. I wouldn't probably, but I would want to. Do you know what I mean?
Olivia's like, I'm really worried that people in Wellington will think,
that actually was like, it was sad that
she's the first one there. So of course she feels, I understand and I can sympathize that she has a lot of pressure on her shoulders.
Totally.
Max and Faye are pecking again. Why
is everyone trying to fuck in this?
I don't know what is going on without any explanation.
There's no context. There's no context.
This is all right. You know that famously there's that line, like whatever happens has to happen on the camera. Nothing matters unless the cameras are rolling. This is a prime example of why people say that.
Yes. Mandy Moobs comes for...
Oh!
Mandy Moobs comes for the sheerness of Lazy Susan's sheer runway.
She says, that's transparent. That's not sheer.
And she seems quite...
Yeah. But then the moment passed and that was it.
Yeah, that was done.
All right, we're back on the runway. We find out that the winner for this week's challenge is... Lazy Susan.
2 weeks in a row.
Congratulations, girl.
Look, it's good. I don't agree, but it's good.
Look, it could have gone to any of the top 3. Well, maybe not Vibe because of the runway. I
think it could have gone to Vibe. No? I really do think in this moment, Runway pushed Lazy to the forefront.
Oh, it definitely did. You know that Lazy Susan doesn't even own a TV? So... that worked out well.
Fabulous.
Yeah. We find out
Bottom 3 is who?
We've got Lucina.
Olivia, Freya. But I also thought Freya did worse.
Well, that too.
Bottom 2, Olivia.
And Lucina.
Who was in it last week?
Lucina and Carter.
So Lucina again.
So she's adjusted that she can't reach the roof of the stage anymore. She doesn't matter about that. Doesn't matter. Zoe Badwe, who is more of a drag queen than most drag queens. This is a very good decision for a lip sync song.
It's a fabulous song.
Look, at the beginning, Lucina's doing the best. She's like feeling it.
No one's given.
She does a bit of, and they do a bye and wave.
And I think that's when it starts to pick up.
Well, it picks up.
Boy, does it pick up, and roll over and go down. It really does.
And Olivia goes, all right, it's time to do a trick.
No, first of all.
No, I thought that happened afterwards.
No, it's before.
Is it?
But you, what are you going to say?
Well, there's a shot of Lucina. There's a shot of Lucina, like close up, and all you see running across the background is like the fucking ring. Samara's like running across the back. Like what is this crazy black-haired lady in a white dress going?
It was fucking insane.
We were like, what did we just see?
It was insane.
Last time we
I
had,
feel like we need to recreate it. It's like running behind.
And the reason she's run over there,
she's running. She's getting to her spot.
yeah, she's to her spot because she's going to do a trick. And she just kind of like jumps and like, it's like literally stop, drop and roll. It's like what you're taught when you're caught on fire.
Stop, drop and roll. I'd rather burn. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that?
There's a bit more fire towards the end. So
the last 10 seconds really gave.
Yeah. Look, Drag Race Down Under, you are doing us proud.
Provide. It's giving. Deliver.
Olivia Dreams. It's time to sashay away. Good on you, Olivia.
Good on you, Olivia.
I'm so proud for you to be part of our Drag Race Down Under family now. You should be very, very proud of what you did, repping for everyone out in Wellington. And now you have a Halloween number sorted. You can do Samara from the ring.
I think she should be proud of herself.
Absolutely.
For sure. She shouldn't doubt her talents whatsoever because she was still there. She was giving and she was able to make it there. And that's more than I've done. So good on you, Olivia.
Exactly. And I hope that she continues to inspire more drag queens within her local community to show them what is possible. Kane Enable, thank you so much for joining me here for Kick-Ons. Have you had a good time?
Thank you so much. I mean, it's always a good time when I party with you, Miss
Oh, stop it, please.
Honestly, it's too much fun.
And thank you for joining us here at Kick-Ons. Don't forget you can come and watch an episode every single week after you watch the latest episode of Drag Race Down Under on Stan Fridays at 5 p.m. And if you're a little bit hungry for a little bit more content, don't forget you can go and support us at patreon.com/Kick-Ons, where we upload lots of extra exclusive content for all of you lovers of Drag Race Down Under and me. My name's Atsabu and you've been absolutely fabulous. We'll see you next week. Bye.